Welcome back. I had some tasks today, like every other day. One of the tasks is this, spreading the sari. Because I'm going to get it for stitching, I'm getting salwar stitched out of it. Because I bought some saris the other day, but I've never worn it. And it takes a long time for me to wear saris. So I was thinking, why not make salwar out of it rather than, not all of them, but few of them. So there are some things in life which we learn and we never forget, right? One of the things is how to spread the sari to dry. I really enjoy doing that because there is a format of doing it. There's a method of doing it. If you don't know how to spread sari, you just cannot. But if you know how to do it layer by layer, it's quite interesting. It's like an art. So I was just thinking while I did this that there are some things which we hardly ever forget once we learn it, right? There are so many things like that. One is this a very simple example of spreading a sari to dry. You don't know how to do it in the layers, you just can't do it. I did two of them in fact because I'm getting salwar stitched out of these two. This is one and this is the other one. It's going to be beautiful. So there are so many other things which you never forget once you learn it, and one is you are cycling. If you learn cycling or driving, probably you may not do it for a decade or decades even, but later then you try doing it, you can do it so well. Maybe in the beginning you just need 1 or 2 days, that's all. And another thing that I found very interesting was wearing saris. You never forget it, I told you the other day when I had made a video of making a sari that I was doing it after probably 12 to 13 years. But still, I hadn't forgotten it. So those are some of the things which you hardly ever forget once you learn it. There are so many things in fact. In fact, how you speak, I don't think you ever forget how to speak in the sense of a particular language, the accent. You may be out of the comfort zone probably because you are not used to doing that, but that's not it at all. You don't totally forget it. Once you start speaking it again, you kind of get back to the same you get back the same accent, I would say. So you totally cannot forget how to speak a language once you have learned it. That's something. Have you ever come across anything that you had learned long ago and you were not in touch with it, and then you tried it again after so long and you felt like you had not lost the touch? There are so many things. Probably you could come up with something like that. For me, I just thought about it when I did this. It was so much fun to wash it and then put it for drying. It was so much fun. I've got so many saris now. I don't know what to do. Not so many, a few of them I bought the other day. But I thought anyway, now that I'm leaving from this place to somewhere else, let me just get salwars or kurta stitched out of it and see how it goes. I mean, how is it? And then probably I could think of, it's not like I don't like wearing saris, I like it. I think women look really, really graceful when they wear sari, But it takes a while, as I told the other day, it takes a long time for me to get into that and to feel comfortable in that. It takes a while. So this is not the time to spend a very long time trying to get into something that you're not comfortable. So that's it. Do you know anything that you have tried and you were good at and you just didn't do it after a while for a very long time, and then after pretty much gap you tried doing it again and it felt like you couldn't do it, but then when you started doing it, it just opened up and you got back to the same level as you were able to do it before? Do you know about something that with doing that you had a similar kind of experience like what I'm trying to tell you about? Maybe you could think of it. So today is a better day. Today is a pleasant day here from morning because of the reason that it has not been very sunny. It has not been very sunny. It was okay, and so it's pleasant. I wouldn't say it has rained or it's totally different. It's not like that. It's just that the sun is a little low today, in the sense not as bright as usually the sun is. So that makes the day better. It's a pleasant day. That's all I can say. And obviously today is Monday. I could finish a lot of my tasks. I pretty much get excited when it is Monday. Like today, Kunal Kapoor, the chef, had asked a question that can you compare a vegetable that you can think of when you think of Monday? And I'm like, and he said probably something to do with bitter gourd. I love bitter gourd. Bitter gourd is my favorite vegetable, one of the favorite vegetable, except when it is made sweet. I don't like when you drain off the bitterness out of it. I like bitter gourd bitter. If it is I would prefer fry and not curry, because usually I've seen that when you make curry out of it, I've seen some people add jaggery to it, or they kind of drain off the bitterness out of that vegetable, which makes it taste so blank, and it's not the same vegetable at all. So what I like about bitter gourd is the bitterness. So that's I wish we could take people like that, in the sense as who they are, and not trying to take them as what we expect them to be. I wish I had the same ability when it comes to mingling with people and getting along with people and taking people as who they are. If you develop that ability, let me tell you, you're going to be successful in everything you do, because in life most of the tasks that we undertake is about how we mingle with people, how we get along with people. We just cannot isolate ourselves totally. I'm not saying we don't need that time. We do need it, personal time, but apart from that, in any job you'll require a lot of ability to get along with people. So that's how it is. So if you have that ability, I'm sure you're going to be successful in whatever you are trying to achieve in life. And if you don't have it, we'll have to develop it slowly. Like I am still working on it, like I'm able to, I just told you now, just like how I like bitter gourd, I'm like thinking, is it possible for me to take people as who they are and carry on with that, rather than try to compare it with my expectations of who they ought to be. That's so much of a headache, that's so much of a disappointment when your approach is that way. I'm trying to tell you is today is Monday, and I cannot compare it with, if I compare it with bitter gourd, it would still be nice, because I like Mondays. It's productive. I like productivity in the sense having something to do and being engaged and being able to concentrate on things. I like it. It gives a great feeling for me, rather than just sitting and idling, unless you are on a vacation. I like vacations, but if it is not vacations, we would rather have something to do every day. And Monday especially is a beginning after Sunday for people who have had free time on Sunday, that is. Monday means really a beginning. So there were times when I used to, probably long ago, I used to think that, oh, the holidays are over, you have to, Monday means school and children go to school, there's a lot of responsibility. In those times probably I used to wait for holidays, and I would be a little disappointed when it is Monday, but not now. Now it is like a good day. Monday means you have some other work to do. So which is a vegetable I could compare with Monday is, alright, if you say bitter gourd, let me go with bitter gourd, because I love bitter gourd. Which is the vegetable you could compare it with. So today is a good day because I could finish a lot of work today, and this is just one of it, a lot of it. I'm like planning things because there's so many things ahead for me to be done, and I'm pretty excited with the new beginnings that is there coming up. I've always said in the beginning of 2023 that this is going to be a very, very good day for me. I don't know why I said that, but now I get a feeling it means something. It was not just vague. There was something that was coming up in 2023. It's going to be good, and it's going to be different. It's going to be, don't say it's going to be good, say it's going to be better than the years that has gone by, at least better than the year that just passed. That's a better way of putting it. So that's it. I'll be back tomorrow with something different than what I spoke today. Okay? So have a look at the things that the sari that I just watched. I don't know how the salwar is going to come out of this, but surely I'm going to give you a glance of how it comes out. Okay, both these saris that I just watched, I'm going to give you a glance of the salwar when it is done and when it comes. It will take a while. I told you I'll be leaving in April, towards April end. So before that I have to get things done. There's so many things to be done. Planning is so exciting, right? It's like your journeys are, ouch, the first thing that I do going there is to get this frame changed, It's so difficult with this frame now. I don't know, it was not difficult for so many years now. I've been using it for 2.5 years and there was no major problems with this. But now I guess it's just telling me that it's time for you to change it, that's all. Get over this, get a new one, that's it. Simple as that. So that's the reason I'm having so much troubles with this thing. Here and all these places. Okay? So they say that journeys are much better than destinations, because your life is a journey, and journeys are where you get to feel good. Your experiences that you have while in the journey, that's totally different from when you reach destination. It's totally different. The same way, planning for a new beginning is so exciting, rather than living through that new beginning, right? Whatever it is. So probably because of that, I'm so excited about all this. So that's it. Take care.